In the market right now, there are like 6 million new card games that are going around all over the place, having $8 trillion Kickstarters and pumping out sample cards and all this hype, and all this stuff. And none of them have made it onto this channel until now, because this is the third TCG Renaissance, and it's really I love MetaZoo. MetaZoo has made it. MetaZoo is no longer a new fledgling card game. They have a board of directors. They have a million partnerships. They have a bunch of product verticals. They are killing it. MetaZoo has made it. But there are a lot of other interesting new TCGs that the public has opened up to giving them a chance and trying to support them and seeing what happens right now. And it seems like for a cardboard enthusiast such as myself, it would be a shame to go through this other massive TCG renaissance without at least taking a look at a few of them that seem a little enticing. So, today's video, we're going to dive into Cryptic TCG, talk about what the heck is a Riddle 66 box, where are we going to go with this, what is this mysterious scroll that I was sent. We're gonna dive into Kryptik, and then in the future we have a lot of other things. People are sending me plushies. I'm getting Kickstarter boxes. I'm getting piles of sample cards. TCGs are sending me all kinds of stuff, and I think we're gonna look at those things too to have some fun and enjoy this ride. But first, Riddle 66. Let's go. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Argos Anonymous. I am Argos. What is the riddle in the... Oh, someone already solved it. Okay, well, here's what was supposed to happen. I got this box a couple of weeks ago, but I'm lazy and slow, so I didn't open it and figure out what the riddle was. But apparently, there are a series of clues contained in this box and on a mysterious thumb drive that I was given, and I was meant to open this box and open these cards, and they have like a mysterious language on them, and I was going to decipher it and dive into the lore and work together with the community, and then someone else did it who already knew all that stuff. And we thank him. Mason, hats off to you. And now I have this awesome Riddle 66 box and some test packs and a lot of cool cryptic stuff that I get to dive into without the pressure of thinking that I have to do any kind of work whatsoever to solve a community problem. Before we go into the products that I was sent a little gift package of cryptic products. We're going to take a look at that. You should know there is a cryptic Kickstarter going on right now. If you go to Kickstarter, I'll put a link in the description for that. This is not a paid promotion. This is just a random fun thing that I'm doing because I liked being sent a mystery. I liked the care that was taken when I talked to the Cryptic team and Tanner about what they sent. So, but if you like what you see today, if you like any of the pictures, any of the packaging, any little fun stuff, go to Kickstarter, check out the Cryptic TCG Kickstarter. They've already raised over $600,000. They have about 10 days left. It's reasonably priced. There are bonus tiers and stuff like that. Why not? You've already supported Nostalgics and D-Spirits and Sorcery TCG and all these Dreamboat and Fluffy Puffs and Huffle Wimps and Birds and Blimps and all this random crap. You might as well check these guys out. It's a local crew and they seem like good kids. So without further ado, let's dive into some cryptic products. Alright, so what you see here is the island. This is the playmat that Tanner of Cryptic TCG sent me. He actually sent me two of these, and he sent me a couple of test decks. We have an Ascendant and Undead test deck, and a Human and Mystic test deck, no doubt full of test cards that I can then, after reading the instructions more, test out the gameplay and do that, which I plan on diving into this weekend. Cool, we also got some test cards. These cards say test up under what I assume is like the casting cost maybe. It looks like we have some citizens. We've got an undead citizen who does look like an undead guy there. We've got a human citizen who looks kind of like a drow from D&D, and a human citizen named Lorelei. Interesting they have just straight up names, you know. It's not like Herrick the Defiler. It's just that's my boy. It's my boy Herrick. And then it looks like we have a spell. I don't know what the one is. I think this is a rarity symbol there. Like that's silver. So we'll have to... I heard there's an instruction manual that talks about rarity and stuff like that. But we're going to dive into that. So on the playmat, what do we have? We have the island, and then we have an 11-year card row. We have a soul row. There's an abolished zone, a main deck, and a limbo pile. So those are your main zones of play. it looks like. And then I'm going to assume this is like turn-based combat. Maybe it's to see who will reign supreme on the island or something like that of Kryptik. I still haven't delved into the manual too much, but Tanner did send me an instruction manual as well. So we're going to dive into that, dive into the gameplay, and learn a lot more about Kryptik. It looks like this is an LGS promo. Well, they sent me like a test Hollow Boy Bibliomania spell. So some of these, keep in mind, these test cards, when you're looking at games in development, these are often not the final versions, right? So I have heard rumor that the backs of the cards might change a little bit, that some of the printing will change. Sometimes the card stock changes between sample or test cards and regular cards as well. That's just part of the evolution. So now that they have a Kickstarter that's pulled in more than 600 grand, it's going to be interesting to see what they do to make changes. I have heard that they have hired some other artists who are coming in and they're replacing some of the artwork with some like super fancy art that they've commissioned from some fancy pants artists that are known in other games. So it'll be really cool to see kind of what comes out in the final product as far as that goes. I'm sure the Kickstarter has been updating everyone blow by blow. So follow the link in the description to go check out the Kryptik Kickstarter if you like anything that you see. I'm sure they'll have more updates and more updated information on there. The coolest things that I got, though, the coolest part of this, and the reason that I'm actually making this video is because I love the thought that went into this. Kryptik didn't just send a deck. They didn't just send cards. They sent this, like, mysterious scroll, which was sealed with a void sticker, and now I've already opened it so I can read it ahead of time. And then they sent me a thumb drive that was, like, open for print play files, rulebook, and more ... and there's like some sleuthing shenanigans there, and it says hello citizen, welcome to Cryptic Island. It's cool. It's like they put just a little extra time into thinking about this care package. And then there's the Riddle 66 box. Okay, so the dude made 66 of these boxes and hand packed them himself, and then sealed them with void stickers, which is a nice touch. I do appreciate that. It's cool. And then sent them out to some stores and content creators to dive in and open. And inside this is 11 booster packs, each of which contains 6 cards. And then this is like its own set. There's like a Riddle 66 print run, basically. And the cards in that print run have like a different text. Like they're all distinguishably Riddle 66 cards, apparently. And we were supposed to use these to solve a riddle, but thank God somebody else already did it, so I don't have to do any of the work, which is great. Although I was interested in diving into it, fortunately I got too busy. And so hats off to you, Mason, again. Thank you for that. And now I have this awesome box that we get to dive into here, as well as diving into these test decks, so that'll be cool. Let's take a look at the scroll and share that with y'alls. So here's what they said. Hello there, creator of Cryptic TCG, Tanner McBride here. Please have fun with these boxes, and keep in mind, these boxes are meant to bring joy through fun interaction and beautiful artwork. The actual Cryptic cards are, of course, printed in English. He's referring to the mysterious language of the Riddle 66 cards in here, and will feature a different card back. Keep your eye out for the one-of-one chase cards shown below, and check out the rarity symbols before you dive in. Okay, thank you for that. That's how I knew that was an uncommon. Okay, perfect. So we have common, uncommon, rare, and noble rare for our rarity classes in Kryptik. And there's 4. Did you say 1 of 1? Wow. So okay, so spread among the 66 riddle boxes are 1 of 1. Well, which ones have already been pulled? Have any of these been pulled? You can't really. Maybe you can appreciate that. This isn't English written on the cards. It's like glyphs. It's like a secret little cryptic language, right? Instead of English. And then they sort of let us know that on the actual cards they will actually be readable. Interesting, right? Should we open a test deck just to see what's going on? Sting hungers for Kryptik? That sounds different than MetaZoo, doesn't it? But let's open this up and just see what we can see here. Okay, so this is the Ascendant and Undead Kryptik test deck. And we'll just kind of get a flavor for it, get a taste for it, and kind of see what these like test cards are looking like. I wonder if this is more... Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, I'm too weak. I wonder if this is more test cards like we see right there, or if it's something else totally different. Alamus is an Ascendant. LGS playtest card. Oh, okay. Oh, so these are playtesting decks. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so they just they're numbered 47 out of 151. So I wonder if that's like the preliminary set size or something like that. Okay, so we have. I'll just kind of go through some of these with you. If I can get the camera to stop focusing on it, can't let go of the Riddle 66 box. It won't let it go. It can't. I can't forget about it. So we've got a couple of the same guys here. We have Artissima's Revenge. That's interesting. Boneyard Survey. So we have some spells. Blue Ruin. I wonder how many you can have in your deck. Like, I wonder how that works. You can have 3 of a kind, or if it's labeled, or what. Blue Ruin, Corpse Heist, Capital Punishment. Oh, that's cool. Look at the Ravens. There's like a zombie dude with a bunch of skulls around his belt coming after this chick, or yeah, this chick here who's like controlling ravens or something. Very, very cool. Another zombie. The artwork's kind of dark in some of these. I wonder if this is a commissioned artwork or if they... It says Shredder Dima did that. Oh, did that one too. Oh, did that one too. Well, that makes sense because they're all like zombies. Okay, so they have like a zombie artist. That's pretty dope. All right, man. Cool. So some dark artwork in there. Wow, she's crazy. Look at that grin on that thing. I don't know about that. And then Electra is an Ascendant. All right, cool. So just a bunch of spells and something called an Ascendant. Oh, more Electras. And this is interesting artwork. I do like the artwork. It's very, very, very serious. That's cool. Wow, that guy's bizarre. Is that classical artwork? What's going on with him? Oh my god, are those nails? That guy's having a rough day. He's like not even nailed to the tree. He was like shot full of nails and then he's just hanging out on a branch. He like climbed the tree later. Cause see, he's not actually pinned to it. He's just chilling. I guess that's one way to do it. And then Kieran again, Osiris, Nider. So they all just have flat names, huh? That's kind of interesting. Osiris, Ravanna, Royson. Wow, a lot of winged things. Crazy mouth on that one. Okay, I am interested to play this and to see what is going on. Hey, he's cool. He's kind of like a World of Warcraft guy, isn't he? He's like if that Illidan merged with the Lich King. You'd get that crazy Zagan guy. Well, interesting stuff. Kryptik, thank you for sending me this. I'm going to check out this Human Mystic deck. Oh, they're Ascendants because it is an Ascendant. Oh, now I get it. Third. So it's Ascendant and Undead because that is the theme. That's the theme of the deck. So, cool, man. Well, we're going to dive into some more Kryptik and test some gameplay and have some fun. And then, oh, these have like scannable... Whoa. The back changed. Huh. So this is a test card. Well, that's interesting. So they have a test card, but then there's this? Wow. What happens if I scan that? I'm going to try it. I want to see if anything happens. So if you scan it, you get Kryptik trading card game. You can save the contact. Well, that's interesting. All right, cool. I guess it makes sense because they're just sending these out to LGSs. And then if they like want to know where to go, they can scan the code. So cool, man. Awesome. So what was your first impression? We didn't really open a whole lot. The next time we do a video, it's going to be an interview with Tanner, one of the minds behind Kryptik. Then we're going to follow that up by actually opening some of these products like the test decks. We're going to talk about the gameplay once I've had a chance to dive into that a little bit and talk about the experience. And I hope to get all of that done before the Kickstarter ends so that you can make some kind of a half-informed decision as to whether or not supporting the Kickstarter and buying some Kryptik product might be something you're interested in. Personally, I think it's interesting. I think they seem persistent and they have some business sense and some financial backing. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens with this. Stay tuned for the interview. We'll try to talk about all of that in much greater detail to come. And of course, there's always infinite MetaZoo right around the corner. So until next time, that's all I've got. Thank you, MetaFam and random cardboard enthusiasts for stopping by, and perhaps Kryptik fans as well. This is Argos, signing out.